What's going on, guys? God bless you. Carlos here with Serranos Mobile Detail in Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much for joining me on this cloudy and drizzly day. We are in Garland today. We're going to be working on this Audi, brand new Audi. You're going to see a couple clips of how this vehicle looks. I believe he works in a very dusty area. So we're going to do a interior detail on this one. We're going to be talking about the new Ridgid. I think this is a 4-gallon. I just purchased it at Home Depot, I think last week. If you guys remember, I had said after I did that Lexus, I was gonna get a new vacuum, right? The old one is getting maintenance. Well, it's not getting maintenance. I'm gonna do a full cleanup on there, clean up everything, get a new filter on there, and put it as a standby, right? But for the longest, I've been looking for a vacuum that is more narrow, because I'm tired of bringing this vacuum in and out. So I've been looking for something that I could probably leave in my truck, and I'm just gonna buy like a longer hose eventually. Obviously, I don't know if that's gonna happen yet, but we're gonna talk a little bit about this vacuum, how I like it, is there anything I would change to it, but just give you guys my honest feedback on this vacuum. So anyways, let's start everything up and let's get started on this project. So out of the box, this thing comes ready for you to use. It has this nice, I think it's 6 foot. I believe it's 6 foot. It could be less. Honestly, I don't even know. But I think it's like a 5 foot hose probably. Once it stretches out, it could probably be 6 foot. But it comes with your hose. Very compact, very slick. And then when you turn it over to this side, on this side here is where your tools are. So it comes with your crevice nozzle. And it also comes with your this one here is like soft bristles. So for those who like to use this attachment to like brush the leather, remove all the debris, it also comes with this tool as well. If you guys know me, you guys know that I won't even use these items here. So on average, these will always stay here. I've never liked the crevice nozzle. This is very thin. And as always, I recommend you guys upgrade to a much wider nozzle so that you guys can vacuum a little bit quicker. But if you don't want to do none of that, then it does come with your tools. The next thing is on this side here is your you have your extension cord, which is nice and compact, that goes in here. And then another thing that I actually liked about it is you can literally put your cord to the side, and then it pretty much stays on the side for you and doesn't like go anywhere, if that makes sense. And then I ended up just putting this filter on here. I don't even think you need it, but I just unscrewed a filter from another one, and then I just put it on here if you want to. But if you need to blow anything, then obviously this is the area where you can put the other hose and clip it in here, and you can have a blowing action as well. For those who don't have maybe a blower, it blows very well. But for the sake of this video today, we are going to be using it mostly for vacuuming. The next thing is it has this nice like handle, clicks really nice. It's not floppy, so whenever you're moving it, you can feel, rest assured that it's not going to be going anywhere. And the next thing is this the on and off. It definitely clicks and it stays on. As it's not, you know, it's not sensitive to like anything like hits it. You really have to push it down to turn it off or to turn it on. It is a 4-gallon vacuum, so I honestly feel like the 4-gallon is just perfect for a lot of us detailers, because for me, I mostly do 1 car per day. So this is perfect because I'm not gonna have a lot of debris, and even if it does fill up, then I'm not gonna trip. Inside, I actually have, this is the Buff Bright, their filter or their Buff Bright bag. And what this does, it keeps all the debris off of your filter, and it has done really well to where everything just goes to the bottom. I am gonna be putting a like a rock or something heavy in here so that this bag always stays down. But if you're one of those that, you know, you want to maintain and upkeep your filters without having to buy new ones, then you can put this bag on there, and I'll be posting a link to this bag here from Buff Bright. So shout out to them for sending it to me. And I gotta say, it has done its job. I should have put this one when I was doing the maggots, but I didn't want to get it dirty. Clicks on nicely. So now let's get it turned on. Before I turn it on, one of the things that I tend to do with all my vacuums, especially like these, one, I don't like the hoses that it comes with. I don't like the tool it comes with. So I always buy just the vacuum alone. What I recommend you guys to do, and you guys, a lot of you guys have asked me, is what I end up doing always is I just switch over to my pool hose, right? And what this is going to do, one, is it's going to make you faster, much faster on your vacuuming. You do not have to be moving your vacuum everywhere. So what I have here, it should be 25 feet of, or I think it's 20 foot of hose. And what that does, honestly, I don't feel like I've lost suction on it. I have a wide nozzle at the end, so what that does, it just creates more suction in. And to connect it to your vacuum, all I do is I just wrap some electrical tape around it, and then I just stick it into the vacuum, and it's done really, really well. But that is one of the benefits that I love, is having all these longer hoses. It's just gonna make you so much quicker for your interior. So if you're wanting to eliminate time a little bit, get you guys a longer hose, and that is gonna help you vacuum faster. Stop using the crappy nozzle that they give you, or those really thin ones, and convert yourself over to a wide nozzle. Just look at the entrance on this, right? By just making these two switches, I promise you, you're gonna start eliminating time on your vacuums. Because if you keep using those thin ones, I see a lot of people going over that same area, and sometimes they're grabbing the crumbs because they don't fit into the nozzle. Now, convert yourself, get you one of these orange ones. I'll be posting a link as well. Trust me, you get much more airflow, you get the bigger items flow through here, and you're just gonna be so much faster. It's also very quiet. One of the reasons I love using these longer extension cords, or extension hoses, I'm sorry, is because I don't have to drag it through the vehicle. Really, if you want to, you can literally just throw it under your vehicle, or just walk it right across to the other side. Obviously here, I will move it just a little bit so that I can have enough room to vacuum this other side. And hopefully you guys can see, but I'm already on the passenger side, and I have enough room to work, and I don't have to be moving the vacuum over and over. So if you're just using that small little 5-foot hose that comes with, or 6-foot, you're gonna be doing a lot of moving. And this is what I mean by having a wider nozzle. It's gonna pick up so much better. Obviously, I'm gonna be putting the For Real Pet Pro, the 2, to just pick up all these pet hairs, but it is so much quicker having this tool right here than having to use that small, thin nozzle. Like, so much quicker swipes, eliminating your time. All right, you guys, and just for giggles, I'm trying to see what I'm trying to go for is, I want to leave the vacuum inside the truck, and the only thing I want to be using is the I want to buy a longer vacuum hose. So right now, I actually have it connected to my this is my extractor hose. And right now I'm gonna connect it really quick. Obviously it came off just because I don't have it set the way I want it, but this is kind of just for test. I want to see how well the suction sounds from connecting this. I think we're like at, this is either 30 feet hose. So if this works as I kind of think it will, I may just go this route. So let me just kind of back this camera up really quick. How well does this thing sound as far as suction with a 30-foot hose, which is from my extractor? Let's see. And this is a long way. Let's see how it sounds. So there is suction. There is definitely suction from this far out. There is suction, guys. So I think this is gonna work the way I was planning for it to work. But you can hear it. And this is gonna have enough suction. This is gonna be perfect. I think I finally found what I was trying to do. And that is, the longer the hose, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. I'm actually excited. So the vacuum is way on top of the truck. So what I wanna do is, I wanna leave that vacuum on top. And the only thing I have to pull out is gonna be a vacuum hose, such as this, right? So this is going to work. This is gonna work. I'm excited now. Alrighty guys, so really quickly, I wanna show you something new that is brewing. I can't mention the name yet just because I'm actually testing this out. But something very, very cool. This is called, I'm gonna call it the sauce shot. The sauce shot, right? So I've gone ahead and thoroughly washed this vehicle. Obviously hand washed everything. So right now, this paint is pretty much bare, and you'll see a little bit of the clip where the paint is not, it's not beating. So we got a little bit of flat action, right? This sauce shot, after you wash your vehicle, you foam the vehicle, everything, you're gonna have a clean foam cannon, and what you're gonna do is you grab your sauce shot, right? You're gonna pour this shot in here. Pour it into your foam cannon, and what you do? It never fails. It starts raining. This weather, I've had enough of it. Anyways, you're gonna mix your product. Think of this as a drying aid helper, right? If you're tired of spraying it, right, it's gonna give you some beautiful, it's gonna protect your vehicle. After you foam it, you have to immediately rinse off. So we're gonna have drying aid formula, as well as you're gonna have beating action, you're gonna have protection on that vehicle. So let's check it out. All right, don't let this product sit. Okay, okay. Look at this. Wow. Okay, all right. Look at this. Wow. So we have beating action. Look at that. Wow. Look at this. This was flat, guys. This was completely flat. Oh, this is so cool. Completely rinse it off. Wow. 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 Look at that. You're getting like ceramic coating. Look at that. This was completely flat. Wow. Okay, that is cool. Alrighty guys, we are finally done with this vehicle. Overall, this vehicle turned out really, really well. What you're about to see is the finished product on this vehicle. So on the interior, obviously, we use strictly rinseless wash. We use from Drive Auto Appearance, and we use the Rag Company Air Blaster Plus. And then we wiped everything on the interior, and then we conditioned it with the Drive Auto Appearance Luxe Cockpit Conditioner, which is by far my favorite, my go-to all day, every day, 24 hours a day, 365 a year, except Saturday and Sunday. um, but no, overall, really, this thing turned out really, really well. I did end up using one of my, I call it fan mail, but I received this tool here. So shout out to Jeremy. Um, um, Sent me this. It's like a pet hair tool, but I think a lot of people use it to do stripes. And I went ahead and used it on these carpets, which turned out really, really well. I'm not really of a line carpet anymore. I tend to leave the vehicles kind of neutral. But hey, when you receive a gift, we must use it, right? So thank you again, Jeremy, for this gift that you sent me. I have actually enjoyed using it in different scenarios. Obviously, I haven't really showcased it, right? As well, you also saw a sneak peek at the sauce shot. I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna call it the sauce shot. A very interesting formula that you guys saw. This is unreleased. It's not out yet, but I had the privilege of playing with this, and I have to say, if you heard my excitement, I was very intrigued by this and the overall presentation that it did to the vehicle. I'm excited. I'm very excited. And lastly, the main reason of this video today was the brand new Ridgid NXT vacuum 4-gallon vacuum. What are my honest thoughts? What are my honest opinions on this vacuum? For the price of $120 plus tax, if you're military, obviously you can get discount at Home Depot. I gotta say, I am very impressed with the power, with the portability. Honestly, I wish it had wheels in a way. I think that would be the only thing I wish it had, is some wheels. I do see in the bottom. It has these holes. So I don't know, maybe I can find a way to put wheels on it. But honestly, for what I'm gonna be intending to use it, it won't need the wheels. But I wish it had wheels, right? But overall, it has everything you need to get your business started. At $120, you'll make your money back very, very quickly. The suction is there, the power is there. I love really how they thought of this whole process, how there is no cords, looks just like a little toolbox, right? So for those who tend to looking for something very portable and minimal with space, this is definitely the one. But again, I have enjoyed this one since I purchased it. But again, I hope today's video you guys kind of saw a little bit how I use it. Again, little things that I would change. One of them would be using a longer hose for vacuuming. That way you don't have to be carrying this thing all the way around. That's annoying. Upgrading to a wider nozzle to help you vacuum the cars out much quicker. But those are pretty just very minor things that I would change, right? But if you're one of those that you don't mind using that real thin nozzle, then go for it, right? But other than that, those are minimal changes I would do for myself and my business to just kind of get me to the next level, right? Just make me a little bit quicker. And those are things that have helped my business very, very well. So thank you again for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, God bless you guys, and I'll catch you. So before I end this video, you're about to see my face just change because I thought my my microphone wasn't working, but it was. So that's how come you see my face change. But I hope you guys have a blessed one, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.